Hi, I'm Bob Radosi with Fillauer TRS, and today I want to talk to you about some NEXO technology. The NEXO system is a flexible forearm. It actually has torsional capabilities. These four rods are called PEEK, P-E-E-K. That's a high-performance plastic rod. They're very, very strong, and they take exceptional amount of load. This particular arm, which uses a self-suspending socket, was designed and built by my good friend and prosthetist, Dave Rotter Prosthetics in Illinois. NEXO was originally conceived mostly for transhumeral applications to lighten and create a very lightweight forearm. But we wanted to illustrate for you what its application would be in a transradial instance, so that's why we did this. I also wanted to use an Omega wrist, the best and strongest wrist out on the market today. So we have an adapter now that's going to be available through Fillauer TRS that allows you to adapt it to the NEXO forearm. Now the other thing we have here is a collar. This little collar that I'm showing is actually a torsion collar, and depending on where this is positioned on the forearm, it actually controls the amount of torsion on these four PEEK rods. I'm going to be using this black iron trainer pivot. It has a disconnect adapter onto it. It's the only wrist on the market that locks open like that. Now that this is mounted in there, I'm going to push this back and lock this into place. So we have the Omega system, Omega wrist, we've got the black iron trainer pivot, and we've got the NEXO forearm and the self-suspending socket. I want you to watch how this black iron trainer pivot wrist really works and how it allows me to go through a much better range of motion and get fuller function of all my musculature because it doesn't bind up. It's just allowing me to have a greater freedom of motion by doing a variety of exercises. Now, using this rack bar, you can see as I'm doing push-ups, how it operates, how that wrist operates. I'm able to do those under complete control. You'll notice as I'm doing this rowing exercise on this machine, you can see how the pivoting action is working, allowing me to have an easier range of motion to go through a complete exercise with no restrictions to my motion. One of the things I want to illustrate is how well this NEXO arm performs. We're using it with 20, 25 pound, 30 pound dumbbells, and it's holding up fine. We're seeing no real significant distortion to the PEEK rods, so it has many applications in exercise, in the gym. When I'm doing this lat pull down, notice how that wrist actuates and allows me to go through a full range of motion without restriction, without compromise. I think this has been a pretty good demonstration of the capabilities of not only the NEXO forearm, but of the black iron trainer pivot. I'm Bob Radosi. We'll see you next time.